As you can see, the lines are moving, so yeah. Pretty sure that fixed it. Okay, let me just take that out. Okay, there we go.
My brother said that it wasn't fixed.
That wasn't? Are you sure? There might be just a little bit delay or something.
Probably. Okay, he says now it works.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry about that, live stream people. So, yeah, let's move on. So, I got my annotation tool again. Okay, so we're trying to find the least common multiple between 5 and 7. So we're going to do 5, 7, and write out the multiples. So basically you have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, then we have over here 14. Yeah, it would. So let me just write it down first. 28 and 35. So as you can see, the first common multiple that we find is 35 and 35. And to get that answer, all you have to do is you have to multiply 5 and 7. And so, to get 35 on this side, you have to multiply this fraction by 7 over 7. And this is still not breaking any rules because obviously 7 over 7 is 1. And for this fraction, you have to multiply 5 over 5. And yeah, that's how we do it. So now we can just like multiply this, and over here this is what they do, same thing. And over here they get 14 plus 15, and that's all over 35. And so yeah, that's how you do it. So now let's look at this equation part. So basically, as you can see, they have no common factors at all. Yeah. So to get the answer for this, all you have to do is multiply these two equations. And so that's what they do. And so you have to cross multiply basically for the top. Multiply this to that. Multiply this to that. So we're basically doing the same thing as we did for this fraction, except this is just a bunch of tricks to make it go faster. So basically, we could just do what we did for the fraction. We can multiply x plus 1 over x plus 1 over here, and that would be doing the same thing. And we can multiply x over here, and yeah. So yeah, now after we do that, we have x squared plus x, because x plus 1 times x is that. So now we can multiply the numerators, and that's going to be x, and for this one it's going to be x plus 1 times x plus 2, and so that obviously is x squared plus 3x plus 2, and you have 2x plus 2x times x over here.
I don't get one part.
Which is?
You know that part where it says x plus 1 is again x plus 2? How does that simplify to x squared plus 3x plus 2?
Okay, so basically, how that works is because of something called FOIL.
Nice.
So this is basically first outer inner We learned this yesterday. Inner and last. So that you might have heard of it, but I don't know. But basically, what FOIL is if you have like two binomials being multiplied to each other. So basically, x plus 1 times x plus 2. You basically multiply this first, because these two are first in each of the binomials. So after you do that, you get x squared, and then you do the outer. So in this whole thing, the outer things are these two, so you get plus 2x. Inner, that's 1 times x, so that's plus x. And for last, you have these two, so that's 2 times 1, or 1 times 2, and that's 2. And then you have to simplify this, and so after you simplify it becomes this, because well, 2x plus x is 3x. So yeah, okay, I hope that makes sense. So we're gonna move on with this problem. So over here we have 2x and we have x over here. So 2x times x is obviously 2x squared. 2x squared. And now, since these two are common terms, we can add those two together, and we get 3x squared plus 3x plus 2 over x squared plus 2. Sorry, plus x. And as you can see, we don't get the same answer as this for some reason. But I'm pretty sure, okay, yeah. We basically do. This is just not simplified yet, see? We got the same thing as them. They just didn't, like, add these two yet. Those two common terms. So, yeah, obviously, it works out for them in the end. And we got the same answer. So that's x squared plus 3x plus 2 over x squared plus x. So, yeah, clear the screen. And let's do an example problem together. Just trying to choose the perfect one. I don't know. No, not that one. Those two are too easy. Let's do example 3. Okay, so oh, cool. There's 6 people now. Yay. So middle-ish, you go first. What do you think the first step is?
I have joined like about
Yeah,
10 minutes
10 minutes
ago.
ago? Yeah, but we were learning this between those 10 minutes, so
No, I didn't know it was like 10 minutes. It might be less, but I don't know.
okay. So basically, okay, that's fine, middle-ish. I guess you can just listen to class and see how stuff goes. So let's move on to Rohan. Rohan, can you do this one? Can you tell us the first step? Hello, Rohan, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I joined like 5 minutes ago, so I'm not exactly
Okay, yeah.
sure, but I'll try.
Okay.
So you multiply the 4x squared over 5x. We're doing example 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we multiplied the first term by 2x over 2x. Wait, no. We multiplied the first term by 2x over 2x. multiply the second term by just 5. 5 over 5.
Okay. Yeah, you can move on.
Okay. So then we simplify that. So then 2x times 4x squared is 8x cubed. So it's going to be 8x cubed over 10x squared plus, so 8x cubed over 5x squared. 10x squared plus 5x plus 10 over 10x squared. 8x cubed plus 5x plus 10.
Okay.
Yeah, and then do we have to factor it further?
No, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay.
Let's see what they got. And as you can see, they got the exact same thing. So good job, Rohan. So Middle-ish, did you kind of understand?
I don't get another part. It
No.
says, okay, it says 2x and then 4x squared. To multiply that, shouldn't you get 8x squared? Why do you get 8x cubed?
Oh, so here, so this is 2x times 4x squared.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's an imaginary 1 on top of it.
Yeah. Okay. So, Middle-ish. So the first thing, so you know how, here, just a second. Okay, no. So let's take a normal fraction as an example. So they're adding like two fractions. Just basically imagine that. Let's take an example. So we have 5 over 8 plus, no, how about not? We have 5 over 12 plus 7 over 8. So the first thing we're going to do to add these two is like find the least common denominator, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, for this one, the least common denominator is well, let's see. Well, that's
24.
yeah, 24. I totally knew that off the top of my head. Okay, so that's 24. Thanks for telling me. I don't know. My brain froze for a second. Okay, so we have 24, and so we multiply 2 over 2 over here, and we have 3 over 3 over here. And so we just multiply this across, and we get 2 times 5 plus 7 times 3. So that's 10 plus 21. And so the final answer that we get is 31 over 24. So I'm just doing this stuff the exact same way. So yeah. Okay, good. I think you're gonna understand a little bit more once we do some practice problems. So yeah, we're just gonna go over 3.4 again because a lot of people seem to be joining. Sorry, a lot of new people seem to be joining who haven't.
No, it's just this, it's just like the same people that like would.
I don't get one part of this problem. Like, you multiply both. Okay, you multiply the left side by 2 over 2, and multiply the right side by 3 over 2. Why do you do that?
Oh, that's to have common denominators. So if you do 2 times 12, you get 24, and if you do 8 times 3, you do 20. You also get 24. Okay, so multiplying and dividing rational expressions again. Yay. Okay, so multiplying and dividing rational expressions. Let's just take an example right off the bat. So they give us this, and so let's solve this equation before they do. Just imagine that this is not there, and they didn't already get it. So basically, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look for common things. So over here they have 5 and they have 25 over here. And so 25 divided by 5 is 5. So we have 5 over here. and we have a 1 over here. So that becomes c times a to the power of 5 over a squared times 5c cubed. Okay, so now there's still more stuff to cancel out because of the variables. So basically you have c over here, and so you want to cancel it out with this c. So as you can see, there's this is a c cubed, and so this becomes a c squared because there's an invisible 1 over here, and this just gets canceled out. That becomes 1. So, and over here we can cancel this out to be a cubed because of the division property of, not the property, because how you divide exponents. So if you have exponents of the same base, let's say a with an exponent and another exponent, then you have to subtract these two exponents. Then this is equal to a to the power of 5 minus 2, or 3. So yeah, that's how we got a cubed, and this is because of also the same reason, but yeah. So the final answer that we get is a cubed over 5c squared. So let's see what these people got, what the actual answer is. And as you can see, it's the exact same answer as what we got. So yeah, that's multiplying and dividing rational expressions. It's just like dividing normal fractions and stuff. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. So let's go back and let's do some practice problems on this first. Okay, self-check 3.4. Let's clear the screen first of all. Okay, so first problem, who wants to do this one? If you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat, in the participants list. Nobody wants to do this?
Oh, I wasn't listening, sorry. I'll do it.
Okay. I wanted you to raise your hand in the chat, but whatever. It doesn't matter. So let me just close this. Okay, yeah, you can start.
So it says solve the following formula for c. Okay, so 1 over s plus 1 over t is approximately equal 1 over s. Now, if you want to figure out t, you're going to have to subtract. Okay, yeah, I gotta do that again. Okay. So 1 over t would approximately be equal to 1 over 5. I mean 1 over s minus 1 over s.
Okay.
So that makes
And then you're
that makes 1 over t equal s. Would they make it equal s s over fs minus f over fs.
and yeah, that's it. That's the answer. Good job, Siddharth.
Wait, but isn't it 1 over t? You gotta simplify it to really t, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah. And then so you just flip the fraction over on its head. That's just the easy way of doing it. You just flip the fractions on its heads, and you get t is approximately equal to, yeah, sf over s minus f. Okay, good job, Siddharth. So this one right here.
So it would be the first one?
Yeah. There we go. So if you want to do the second question, then raise your hand in the chat. Okay, someone accept Siddharth because Siddharth already did it. Nobody? Fine then. Okay, Sri Lakshmi, you can do this one.
I'll try. So 5D plus 45, right?
Yeah.
So 5D plus 45 divided by negative 18 minus 2D. So you want me to simplify that?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Okay, meeting people. Okay, live stream people. It seems like the meeting ended, so we're gonna have to restart the meeting and share the screen and share the sound and share the screen and restart doing this question. Start doing this question again. Okay. Okay, it seems like everybody's back. So, Sri Lakshmi, what would be the first thing that you would do in this situation?
well, the first thing that I would do would be cross multiplication.
I mean, there's not really an equation here, so you can't really cross multiply. But okay.
Oh, then I thought that was a typo. Then you would just have, well, like, how would you do this? Like,
Okay, so here, let me just help you a little bit. So the first thing I would do is I would try to factor anything that's like common between these two. So as you can see, the first thing over here, you can factor out a 5 from this whole thing, and so you get 5 times d plus 9.
oh, 9, yeah.
Yeah.
Because 45 divided by 5 is 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I could do negative 18. Wait, negative 9 or
Negative 2
negative
times.
2 times d minus 9.
It's positive 9 because.
Oh yeah.
No,
Right.
yeah. Oh yeah, d plus 9. Yeah.
And then we would have 5. Well, that is a simplified.
You can cross out those two.
Yeah, we would cross out the 9. So then it would be 5. Would it be 5d?
There is no d. There's no d. This is d plus 9, and this is also d plus 9. And since these are common factors, you can just cancel them out. So there's no variables in here anymore.
So these 5 over negative 2, right?
Yeah, negative 5 over 2, yeah.
Okay.
And
Wait,
this,
no, it's 5 over negative 2.
there's no difference. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So it's just 5 over negative 2.
Yeah, or negative 2.5. So this is what we're going to enter into here. Because this doesn't accept fractions. I mean, it does. But, like, we want it to be in, like, fraction form. Or something, I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to enter it in fraction form. Negative 2.5. Okay. There we go. 2.5. Okay. So, Kieran, Amy, nope. Okay, simplify. We already did one just like that. We already did this one. Okay, here we go. This is a good one. So who wants to do rational multiplication? If you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the participants list. Ishan, do you want to do this one? Ishan, are you here? Oh, Rohan, okay. Oh, okay. Number 7.
First of all, I would cross multiply. So I cancel out 4 and 4.
Okay.
Then it would be b over b minus 4 over 7.
Oops.
B over 4 minus 7. So b minus 4 over 7b minus 28. And then from the bottom one, we can factor out a 7. So it would be 7 times b minus 4. And then we can cancel the b over 4s from each side. So then we get 1 over 7.
Okay, good job. Good job, Rohan. Nice explanation. And yeah. Okay, we have to. There we go. 1 over 7. Good job. And so this is asking to solve for f. So who wants to go for this one? Number 8. Saltic, how about you?
Okay. I don't really get like what to do here.
Okay, so it's asking you to solve for f in this equation. Okay. Okay, so Siddharth, do you want to help him?
Yeah, sure. What we first do was, okay, you first add 1 over s plus 1 over t. When you do that, you're going to have to find a common denominator, and to find that, you're going to have to multiply s and t. So that would go on the bottom. And then you're going to have to multiply t to one side of the equation, and f to the other side of the equation. So it'd be t plus s on top, and that'd be approximately equal to 1 over 5. And to have to solve for f, you're gonna have to flip both sides, and when you do that, you get f equals s times t over t plus s.
Okay, good job, Siddharth. Yeah, nice explanation. Good job. So basically, what we're doing here is we're trying to solve for f, and since f is on the bottom side, we're just gonna leave it like that for now. So first, what we want to do is add these two, and to do that, we need to find a common denominator. And so in normal fractions, let's just say we wanted to add 5 over 6 plus 6 over 7. That's a 6 and this is a 7. So to do this, we would just normally multiply these two, right? If that's the common denominator, if that's the least common denominator, we just multiply these two. So we get 42. And we need to multiply this over here. And so we get 35 on that side. And we need to multiply this over here. So we get 36. And you're adding these two, so that's 71 over 42. That's basically how you do those kinds of problems. And so it's the same case over here also. But yeah, it's the exact same thing. You just do t plus s over st. And since this is approximately equal to 1 over f, you have to flip these two sides over each other to get the answer. And that would be f is equal to st over t plus s. And that is the answer that we get, so let's just enter it in there. So that's f is approximately equal to f is approximately equal to st. We need that to be in parentheses. Okay. Okay. St divided by t plus s. So, as you can see, if we go into that place, this is the exact same thing as we got over here. We got st plus t over ts, or sorry, st over t plus s. And if you look at this is just the exact same thing as what we entered over here. And yeah, it looks the same, so we can take that out and clear the whole screen. So let's go on to number 9. Yeah, let's go on to number 9. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. Satvik, how about you do this one?
Yeah, sure. Can I have some time to calculate it?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm back. The answer is the second one.
Why do you think so? Can you
Well, because if you divide 45 by if you divide 45 by 135, you will get 9.
Okay. And?
Actually, you
No,
divide.
you get 3. You get 3.
No, yeah, you have to divide 45 by 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to do 135 divided by 45, which is 3.
And then?
And then you do you have to take away the 4 on the top and the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you put y squared at the bottom, like on your denominator.
Yeah.
and then you put 3x to 3x power 2.
Okay. And that's because x cubed divided by x is x squared. So
Yeah.
good job, Satvik. Let's move on to the next question. So simplify the rational expression if it's only plus 1. No. I think this one would be a good one. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. Nobody wants to do this one? This one right here. Okay, Sid, you can do this one.
Okay. So for this one, I think it's already in simplified form.
I don't think so.
Oh. Oh yeah. So it'd be one minus 1 over 1 minus 1.
I also don't think that's true either. Yeah, let me just help you a little bit. There you go. This is a z. I didn't do anything to it, I just rearranged the bottom so that z is first. So do you see anything that you can factor out in here or here?
You can factor out a z.
No, you can't. There's no z in 12.
Oh, you can factor out a 1.
Okay, but factoring out a 1 does nothing.
I don't think you can factor out anything else.
Okay, here. Does anybody else know how to do this? It's a really simple answer. Rohan, you were saying something?
Yeah. So you can factor out negative 1 because z minus 12 12 is 2 multiplied by negative 1. Then you just lose it.
Okay, yeah. So, Sid, did you catch that? So what he said was z minus 12 over negative 1 times z minus 12.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah. And so you have 1 over negative 1,
Negative 1.
or just negative 1. So yeah, that's the answer. Good job, Sid and Rohan. So yeah, that's the answer that you got. Just clear the screen. Okay, so I think we've done enough practice for 3.4. Let's move on to 3.5. Okay, so we're gonna move on to 3.5. Okay, so let's do number 1. I think I'm just actually no. So if you want to do number 1, then raise your hand in the chat. Sorry, not in the chat, in the participants list. Okay. Sri Lakshmi, do you want to do this one? Sri Lakshmi, do you want to do this one? Okay, that seems like a no. So yeah, Sid, you can do this one also.
Yeah, I don't really know. Wait, it's the first one?
Yeah, the first one.
Okay. I don't think I can really do this. I'll try. Simplify the following as possible. 2 over 15x y squared minus 2 over xy. 2 over y. Well, first we're going to have to find common denominators.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, multiply the right side by 13 and multiply the left side by 7.
Nothing else on this side?
Oh wait, 7 over 7 and 13 over 13.
Yeah, but I think you're missing something on this 13 side. Yeah. Because, see, there's only a single y over here and there's a y squared over here.
Oh, so there's still be a y left over.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's why you need to
Okay,
multiply it on here. And so, what do you get? I think that's 91. 13 times 7 is 91.
That's 91. So on the left side you get 91 x squared. Well, you get that on both sides. And then on top, you get 14 minus 26y.
Okay, good job. I think that's in simplest form. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing else you can do in this one. Yeah. Okay, so that's 14 minus 26y in parentheses, and then 91 x y squared.
Oh, we did put a starting parentheses on the left side.
Oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me. And there we go. Okay. Let's clear the screen. Yeah, you can't simplify this any further. Okay, so yeah. If you want to do the second one, then raise your hand in the chat. This one. Okay, Rohan, you can do this one.
Minus 2x plus 1 over 5x over x minus 5. 9x minus 8 is 7x.
Wait, wouldn't it be 2x minus 1 because it shows it on? Cause it shows
Yeah, but
on the problem.
Subtracting negative 1, you're adding 1.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
7x plus 1 over x minus 5.
Okay, good job. Let's put it in here. That's 7x plus 1 divided by x minus 5. Oops, nothing was there. Okay, 7x. Okay, 7x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Sorry, that's supposed to be a 5. Minus 5. There we go. And now let's move on. So number 3. Yeah, number 3. Let's do number 3. If you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the participants list. Satvik, Sri Lakshmi, none of you want to do it? Okay, It seems like Rohan really wants to do this one.
Yeah.
Okay. You can do it.
This one we find the denominator. So when the left hand side is multiplied by 4xy squared.
Okay, you can't really see that. Yeah, you multiply it by 4.
Over 4x squared. On the right hand side we multiply by 5 over 5.
Okay.
Simplify this, we get 32xy squared minus 15 over 20x over 20x to the fourth y to the fourth.
Okay, good job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't simplify that out further either. Yeah, so number 4. Someone except Rohan and Sid. Satvik? Or Srilakshmi?
Are we on number 4?
Yeah, number 4.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like do it on paper, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I have the answer now.
Okay.
The answer is 11 minus 6z squared by 3z4.
Okay, just a second. I couldn't write for a second. So what did you get again? Sorry.
11 minus 6 z squared and yeah 3 6z4.
I'm pretty sure it's 6z4.
Yeah, 6z4.
And I'm pretty sure you had to multiply this side by 2. And so that would
No.
be...
No, that's not right.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think Rashab is right because you have.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You have to take the 2 out.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, good job, Satvik. I didn't see that before. So, at first it would be 12 minus 12z squared, and then you'd have to factor out 2 from everything, and it would be 11 minus 6z squared over 3z to the power of 4. Yeah, good job, Satvik.
Oh, factoring.
Yeah. Okay, so we enter that in here. And so, you guys can have a break of 5 minutes since it's 8:10, so break time. So see you guys after the break. Oopsie, oopsie. Okay. So yeah, name the next three terms of the arithmetic series. So yeah, let's see. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. Okay, Sid, you can do this one.
Okay. So this one. So we use the formula. So the first sequence in this one is -24. So A1 minus. Wait, it was A1 plus n minus 3. I mean n minus 1. So that's the fourth term. So since we're going to find the fourth term first, that'd be 4 minus 1. And then you have to multiply by the common difference. The common difference is 4.
It's actually -4 because you're going down 4 every time instead of up 4.
Oh, yeah. So after you do that, you're gonna have to simplify this equation, well, expression, and then you get -24 plus 3 minus 4 times -4. That'd be -24 minus 12, and that gives you -36.
Okay, so the fourth term is -36. And
then every time you just have to change the 4. Like the 4 instead of the you just have to change it to a 5 and 6 whenever you want to change it. 5, 6, 7, 6.
okay, yeah, good answer. So that's -16. So there's going to be 40. And so it's going to be -40 over here. And over here it's obviously going to be -44. It never actually told you to use the formula, so you didn't really have to use the formula. That was basically just a waste of time. What you could have done to make it faster would be just to look at this equation, just look at this arithmetic sequence and...
I know, I knew I could do that, I just wanted to practice doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just going to congratulate you on that. So yeah, good job. Yeah, if you were in like a real test, and they gave you like all of these numbers, then you would obviously just like keep going with this because that's just way faster than using the formula. That's what I was just trying to say. So find the three arithmetic means between 38 and -18. Okay, I don't think we learned about arithmetic means in there, did we? I don't know. Skip this one. So find A14 of A1 is equal to 18 and D is equal to 3. So it's asking you to find A14. So if you want to do this one, then raise your hand in the chat. Sorry, in the participants list. Sri Lakshmi, you don't want to do this one? You haven't done one in a while. Sri Lakshmi, are you here? Okay, seems like Sri Lakshmi is not here. So Rohan, you can do this one.
And what is the first continuation? So we just do 18 plus 3 times 13, which is going to be 18 plus 39, which is 27.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Yeah, good job. And you get for 57. Okay. Good job, Rohan. 57. Oops. 57. Come on. 57. So name the first 5 of the arithmetic sequence. If you want to do this one, then raise your hand. Satvik, how about you this one? Satvik, do you want to do this one? Okay, it seems like Sid wants to do it really bad, so yeah, Sid, you can do it.
Okay, so for this one, I don't think you really have to use the formula, because it says name the first 5 terms, and they literally give you the first term, A1 equals 48, and you look at all the options, only 2 of them have 48, and then they say the common difference is minus 9, and so that just has to be lower than the first term, and the lowest first term is the one right, the bottom one, so yeah, I think it's the last one.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, this question was really easy. So yeah, if you want to do number 5, then raise your hand in the participants list. Satvik, do you want to do this one? Or Sri Lakshmi? Are you guys back yet? Or are you in here?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have some time to think, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I know the answer now.
Okay.
Okay, so, so the first term is, minus 37.
Yeah.
And then the second term is minus 32.
Minus 32? Are you sure it's minus 32? I think it's minus 42.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's minus 42, yeah. And then it's minus 47.
Yeah.
And then minus 52.
Okay.
And then minus 57.
Okay, good job. This one was a really easy one. So yeah. Sri Lakshmi, are you here? Can you do this one? Number 6. Hello, Sri Lakshmi? Okay, it seems like Sri Lakshmi is still not here. Or Sri Lakshmi can't unmute herself. Or whatever the case may be. So for this one, Rohan, you can do this one. Yeah. And the 5th one, what did you get for the 5th one? Okay, yeah, I didn't hear you, sorry. Okay, here's a good one now. Sid, you can do this one.
Okay, so for this one, you're going to definitely have to use the formula. So, the formula would be negative 58 plus 32 minus 1 times negative 5 over 3.
Okay, so what would you get?
I think it'd be negative. Wouldn't it be positive 31?
No, I think it would be a decimal because
No, not the answer. I'm talking about the form. I'm talking about the formula. You put negative 58 minus 32. Would it be positive 31?
oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Okay, so when you do that, okay, this is a really big decimal. So you're gonna have to multiply positive 31 and negative 5 over 3. And I guess that would give you negative 100 negative wait, negative 155 over 3.
Okay.
And then you have to add 58 to that.
So what I would first do is multiply 58 by 3. So that would be 15, sorry, that would not be 15. That would be closer to 174 over 3. And you would add these two. That would be that would be 329 over 3. And so
You
that's,
mean negative 229 over 3, right?
yeah. So what would that be? It needs to be a decimal because I can't enter fractions in here. Does anybody know what that
So if
would
you
be?
put it in decimal form, I think would be negative. Let me just calculate all that. It'd be negative 109 point. What else? Oh, so it'd be forever 6s.
Yeah, but it said round to the nearest hundred, so that would be just 0.67. Okay. So let's just do a few more. Actually, no, let's not do a few more problems. Let's switch over to the other thing that we learned in this unit, and that would be the sum of the stuff. Sum of arithmetic equations. Or no, sum of arithmetic series. Let's wait for this to load. Okay, there we go. So, if you want to do number 1, then raise your hand in the chat. Sorry, in the participants list. Rohan, you can do this one. Yeah, but I think they want you to use the formula. Can you use the formula? Just because. Can you say that out again? I couldn't really hear you very well.
Now let's do the first one. First, we take the number of terms, which is 5. So that's 5. And then you need to multiply that by 5 by the sum of the first and last digits and last numbers. So that's 5 times 1 minus 7, which is -6. So 5 times -6 over 2. It's negative 15.
Yeah, good job. Negative 15. Yeah, I think that's the correct answer. So, good job. Let's
Wait,
move on.
I forgot the formula for the sum. What was the formula for that?
Yeah, I was just about.
What is the formula for this?
I was just about to write it down. So it was n times a1 minus a n. Was it? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah. And then there was 1 over 2. This was the formula that Rohan used. But you could have also used this formula, and there would have been nothing wrong. So let me just use that as an example. So here it's 2 times A1 plus N minus 1 times D, all of it times N divided by 2. So let's use this formula as an example to show that this also works. So first of all, N, that's 5, like we learned before. And 2 times A1, that's 2 plus, what's this? That's 4. 4 times 4 times negative 2, that's negative 8, so that's minus 8, so that's negative 6 over 2, that's negative 3, and negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. I just did a little bit of magic over there, but it should be easier to understand that this and this formula give the exact same result, but they're for different use cases. This formula is a little bit more complex, but even though it is more complex, it is easier to remember, because if you already memorized the nth term one, if you already memorized a(n) is equal to a1 plus n minus 1 times d, if you already memorized this formula, then this should be even easier to remember. So yeah, that's why even though this is longer, it's easier to remember. If you remember that one, the other one that I showed over here. So yeah, let's move on to number 2. If you want to do number 2, then raise your hand in the participants list. Okay, Sid, you can do number 2.
Okay. So find the sum of the arithmetic series if A1 equals negative 9, N equals 9, and D equals 5. Okay. So for this one, A1 is negative 9. Wait, so it'd be 9 and then parentheses 9 times negative 9, negative 9, and then negative 9. Then we gotta do a little bit of extra math here. We gotta figure out negative 9.
Or you could just use that other formula. That was what that formula was intended for. If you didn't have the an,
Oh yeah, the
then
second one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be the same thing. So you do negative 9 times 2, and that'd give us negative 18, plus n minus 1, that'd give us 9 minus 1, which gives us 8. 8 times 5, 40. So it'd be 9, and then 9 times negative 18 plus 40, and that would give you 9 times 22. That'd give you 198 over 2. And that'd give you an answer of 99.
Yeah. Or you could have just crossed this out right off the bat, and this would have been 11. And then 9 times 11 is much easier to calculate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good job, Sid. That's 99. Okay, 99. Yeah. So if you want to do number 3, then raise your hand in the chat. Satvik, how about you do this one?
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna write it down on paper for a minute, okay?
Okay. Yeah, and this is gonna be the last problem that we're gonna do today. So yeah.
Okay, so you have to do
What what did you say? Yeah, we're on number 3. Satvik is doing number 3. Yeah, it's almost time to leave.
I think we have to calculate A1 first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so A1 is A1 is 94.
How'd you get that?
By doing by a formula.
Okay.
It's an minus n minus 1 and then d.
Okay.
It's not plus, it's minus.
I think it's plus.
No, it's minus. An, like at the beginning it's an, not a1.
Oh,
It's
okay.
plus. Yeah, that one's plus, right?
Wait, which formula are you talking about?
A1. Okay, so like first you write a1 and then you equal it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's smart, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, okay, so Satvik, so let me just explain what you did here. So normally the formula is like a1 plus n minus 1 times d. But what Satvik did here is he switched around he took all of this to the other side, so a1 is isolated. So basically you just solve for a1. Yeah, good job, Satvik. So those be, yeah, n minus 1 times d. So yeah, so with this you got 97, or what did you get? 94?
94.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you do okay, and then you n. Yeah, you do n. I mean 17. You do 17. And
94.
And then you do 94.
Okay, just a second. Yeah.
No. You have to do 2 times 94.
So that's one. What is it? 188.
Yeah. Plus 17 minus 1.
Oh, that's supposed to be 16.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 16 minus 1.
16 minus 1? No, it's 17 minus 1. That's 16 times d.
Yeah. Times minus 6.
Yeah.
By 2. Like, yeah. Divided by 2. Yeah. And then you do 17.
Yeah, 17.
And then you do 188 minus 96. And then you do divide by 2. Like, yeah. Before the 188, you're supposed to put brackets, yeah, and a 17.
Okay, yeah, and so you have 92 times 17, and so you're supposed to divide this by 2, and so 92 divided by 2, that is 46 times 17. So I think that's,
That would give you 782.
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
good job, Satvik. And we went past time here. I think it's like close to 9:05. So yeah, sorry about that, everyone. This is the end of class. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, bye, stream.